Welcome back everybody to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be drifting in Forza Horizon 6 and tuning cars. I will go step by step on how I tune cars and how I got 620 out of 157,000 in the world in A-Class. Welcome. I really got to get used to talking back to the camera. You know, I haven't streamed in a while, and I haven't done YouTube in over a year. I like taking slower, heavier cars and making them slightly, like, okay, what's this Impala? We could either use the Impala or I say the GNX would be probably perfect. Okay, so I'm really bad at talking through this, but I will do the best that I can. I don't fully understand it yet, but I will understand it eventually the more I do it. First thing I like to do is go to body kits and conversions. We don't have a lot of options here. So we got the stock powertrain. We can put a gross BMW engine in it, or 6.2 liter V8. Obviously put a supercharger on it. It's already rear wheel drive, because if you drift all wheel drive, you already know how that goes. This has nothing to do with drifting. I want to go ahead and say that. I just like the hood. I mean, it makes it 6 pounds lighter. That's not going to matter. I promise you it's not going to matter. Obviously, we put some drift suspension on there. It does get pretty low. I'm going to go with race brakes so we have that tunability with the pressure. Anti-roll bars is a must. Roll cage is not necessary. In my opinion, it's not necessary. If I can't tune it, it's not necessary for me. Weight reduction, you can 100% do. We're currently at 54% weight distribution, and that's like the sweet spot for drifting. 56 is still good. Still good. It's in the realm of great. But 54 is like a really good sweet spot. So we could do the weight reduction. It also brings us about to the same weight as our Camaro, which is also sweet. I like to stay around that 28 to 3,000 pound range, especially on the muscle cars. We're going to go with race clutch. Hopefully it does not have a drift transmission, but race transmission still great. Obviously unlocks full gear ratio tuning, so we can still work with it, because my Camaro doesn't have a drift transmission and I'm still able to get great scores. Drift diff, obviously this matters, like this matters, because the wider the car, I feel like the more control you're able to have. Now as far as tire width goes, you want more grip on the back, so I feel like a 315 to 325 would be sufficient. In the real world, that is more than sufficient. In the front, we're running 245s, which is about what I would probably run on this game. As far as rim size goes, 18, 19 is kind of stretching it a little bit, but it looks great. 19 looks good. Oh yeah, 19 looks great. And my favorite wheels for a classic American muscle in this game, I don't know what it is, but they look awesome, is these American Racing VF 501s. They look so good. These look perfect on any classic muscle car. I don't know what it is. They have like a JDM look to them. Now we get into the beef of it. I don't know, the beef. The good shit. We're going to try to milk as much horsepower as we can while staying in A-Class, potentially. We're definitely going to pass over into A-Class. So, I mean, if we could stay in B-Class, that would be sick. If we could stay in B-Class, that would be insane. It looks like, okay, no. We're going to build a B-Class drift car. That's wild. Okay, alright. Sorry. I'm getting 874 horsepower at a B class. It's decent. That's decent. All right, we've done everything we needed to do. A sub 100,000 build, technically. I mean, we're right there at it, but technically sub 100,000. So we're going to go to custom tuning. I'm going to assume with how the weight is on the car, and technically we have the same transmission as the Camaro, I'm going to tune it like the Camaro. Tire pressure is very important. You don't want as much grip in the front than you do in the back. So if it's a heavier vehicle, kind of like this one, I'm going to say 40 in the front, and that's what I have on my Camaro. And I usually put around 20 in the rear. We're going to skip over this for right now. I'm going to go over suspension first, and then we'll go back to gearing. So alignment, you want that thing absolutely slanted in the front. The rear, because of the lowering of the car, is already cambered at 0 degrees. So you kind of have to make up for it if you want the perfect like contact patch. So I would say probably 2. And that also depends on, I guess, how much it's lowered in the back. Toe, I always just put it at probably like 1.4 and then 1.3 or 4 in the rear. I usually kind of mess with it depending on how it acts. So I would say that this is fine. This is fine for right now. Anti-roll bars, very important. We want to soften these up a lot. Like I would say, put these at a general 7 in the rear. The front, we won't bring down as much, but we will still bring them down a good bit. Probably around a 28. I think this is what I have on my Camaro. Same with the springs. We want the rear to be softer than the front. So I would say if 350 is achievable, then we'll go with 350. Alright, so we're at 350. The front will soften to about like 550. Maybe, no, we'll keep it around 600. 600. And see how that feels. As far as the ride height, you want a higher front, because if you look at real drift builds, the front's always higher. So I'd say probably around a 8.5 to 6.8 in the rear, and then yeah, okay. Anyway, damping is very important as well. 10.3 to 10.8, I would say, is pretty good. And then in the front, you kind of want it a lot lower. So we're going to start at 5.2, and we'll work our way from there. This one's going to be a lower stat range. So we'll go put like a 4.3, 7.5, or 7.3, I would say is pretty good right now. And then as far as brake balance goes, 68, I would say, is a comfortable number. And then the pressure, we go this way, and we put it probably at around a 63. This is a good balance to have. Differential, I like putting it at like maybe 98, and then the rear we'll put it around like, ooh, not that much. Probably 87. This is what we're working with. 40 tire pressure, we got 40 in the front, 20 in the rear. Alignment, absolutely angled out in the front. Man, I cannot talk. It's too early. The rear, we want it as much contact as possible. The toe, 1.4 in the front, out, and then in 0.4 in the rear. Anti-roll bars, 28 in the front, 7 in the rear. Springs, 600, 350. And then you want it absolutely tooted. You want it basically borderline squatted as far as ride height goes. Dampening, 5.2, 10.5, 7.3, 4.3. Brake balance and pressure, 68%, 63%, and almost locked differential. Now let's go back to gearing. We want acceleration, because right now it's kind of tooted to speed. We don't want that. So I'd say your final drive is going to be closer to 4. I like to put mine probably around 3.85. First gear and second gear, you're not going to want to care about, to be honest. I don't care about these two gears because I usually try to drift anywhere from fourth to fifth and sometimes third if I need to. So we're going to put this on acceleration. We'll probably put this at like a 3.10. Third gear, we're going to be putting at probably a 1.98. Fourth gear, we'll put at like a 130. 130. Probably bring third gear down then at a 1.90. Fifth gear, we will keep it. We'll drop to 0.98. Sixth gear, we're not going to really care about. We don't care about sixth gear. Sixth gear is really for getting up speed on like a crazy entrance, I would say. So we're not really worried about that. It is snowing. It is snowing again. I didn't think I was in there that long. Okay, so I can already tell you fifth gear is way too short. Bring that down a couple of notches. Same with fourth. And third we can bring down a little bit. I'm not going to get a true test here because of the roads. So, unfortunately, we will not have true results until these gears are very, very short, and I think I need to probably tune them down a little bit. Okay. So, probably need to... I don't know if that was just me or if that was the tune as far as that entrance went. God, this weather sucks. Okay, so first try we got 128, not great. Gear ratios were horrible. So I'm gonna have to tune those. So we'll probably bring final drive a little bit down. Third we'll bring down to about a 1.80. Fourth we'll bring down to about a 1.20. Bring this down about a 0.90, and sixth gear we'll just leave like right there. And it is 9 o'clock in the morning, and I got chocolate milk, and hopefully these fucking roads are dry. Road is dry, thank God. Angle's great. Probably should have shifted down into fourth there so I could have like reeled it in a little bit more, but we're fine. Shifting down to fourth, controlled a little bit, back to fifth to carry us through this other corner right here. Sideways as much as possible. $139 in a B class is fucking crazy. This is a build that I just made, and we're already getting these numbers. But I will say I was banging the rev limiter still in fifth, so we'll bring it down to 0.82. We'll bring this down to about 0.13 or 1.13, my bad. And we'll fuck with third a little bit. The score to beat 141,599. So, I don't know how I got 141, as you can see in the bottom. I don't know how I got that. It wasn't an A class. It was. More horsepower, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, I get that has its advantages. But I feel like I can do it with this car. I feel like I can for sure beat my high score with this car. Like right here, that's crazy. Like, we got the numbers right now to do it. Yo! Oh my god! No, we got it! We got it! We got it! We got it! That was the run! That was the run. That was the run. 142, 253. 142, 253. Oh my god. So, in the world, that puts me at 14,251 out of 1.1 million players. But, as far as B class goes, I am number 161. I'm number 46 in America when it comes to B class drifting in this zone. I'm number 46. Next episode is the GMC Cyclone. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next episode of Losing My Mind While Drifting in Forza Horizon 6. I appreciate you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next video.